Let me just start this video off by saying that I don't think that the game is bad. This is not a video to spread hate about the game or the downfall of the game. I would rather it do the opposite of what it's currently doing. One, actually, recently they did patch a ton of glitches that have been hindering my gameplay for the longest period of time. Glitches where you can sit in a wall and one-sidedly shoot people. There was one on Stella that I know of. I think there's three on Stella, but two of them are not really optimal. There was a couple on Bluegate. There was some on Spaceport, and I don't really play Berry City, but I can only guess there might be one or two on Berry City somewhere, maybe. But even then, like, these glitches have been used to completely crap on people. The one in Seed Vault for Stella Montez is absolutely toxic. I've died to that twice now, and there's just nothing I could really do. It was the last extraction twice, and we spawned in late. So it's like, dude, what do you do? I don't have a key. I could have bought a key. You're right. So I could have played around that. But even then, like, come on, stop making Seed Vault the last one if they have a glitch right above it. Two, let me say this. Another thing that is really bad about this game is the third partying. That is something that killed Apex. If you know what Apex Legends is, you've never played it, it's a battle royale. That game literally became unplayable because of how easy it was to kill other teams because of third partying. And I don't know how it is now with third partying, but back in the day, like prime Apex, like third partying was the most optimal way to play the game. You hear people shooting, you hear them fighting, you wait, you play patient, you let them kill each other, and as they're killing each other, then you engage as they're trying to heal and regroup and get their teammates back up. That's when you would push. It made the game unplayable because everybody started playing like this. And the higher you go in the ranks, the worse the game would get. The same thing can be said about Arc Raiders, right? You sit here and a majority of your matches are just people waiting. You're getting third partied from behind. You're getting shot in the side. Somebody's waiting for you to heal. You get this team, you kill them, and then guess what? Another team is waiting behind walls, behind covers, close enough, not too close where you can see them, but just close enough where they can punish you for fighting another team. And imagine how crazy that is that you get punished for PvPing in a PvP game. And somebody's going to be like, skill issue. And here I have a video of me going to help some random guy during a matriarch mission. I was just running around, I just wanted to experience it today. I was like, hey, what else is there to do in the game? I've PvP'd a lot. Let me just go do something else, the other side of the content, which is PvE. This guy was being killed by a ton of drones, blah, blah, blah. I'm going in, I'm helping him. This poor dude gets shot in his back as he's already being finessed by a ton of drones. I'm trying to help him, and then he comes back. He runs away. He's like, "Oh man, I'm about to die." I'm helping him. Blah blah. They're attacking me now. They're jumping me. He comes back to come assist me, and while he's doing that, some guy shoots him in his back. Oh, skill issue, man. Just skill. You got to deal with the robots that are tracking you down and hunting you across the map for no apparent reason. And well, now you got this guy who sees an opportunity to shoot you in your back. That's what I'm saying. They need a bounty system in this game, just like Division. I think it wouldn't hurt the game, especially on at least just these missions. But I'm going to talk more about that in the future. What else is there really a problem to? I think the problem is Matriarch and the Queen missions are too toxic, right? You need to bring good gear to kill them. And a majority of the time, if you're not a streamer or you're not a YouTuber or something like that, for the average person, I just don't think you're pulling off those kills. Like in solo has been pretty much the only thing I've actually managed to kill that thing in. And that's because I have like 5 players behind me guarding me because I'm holding a Jupiter. And that's not the only good thing, right? I've lost more Jupiters than I've actually gained from fighting the Matriarch. I can bring a Bobcat, I can bring whatever I want. It doesn't matter. If 2 to 3 players are Q sniping me by joining a solo queue together, which is very easy to do, and I'll make a video about that tomorrow if anybody actually watches this crap. There is a weird thing in this game where you turn off crossplay or you turn it on. It doesn't matter. I think you turn it off, though, for better odds if you're not on PC or you're on console. Then you queue up with a ton of other people. Let's say, like, for example, Matriarch, and you all queue snipe Matriarch. You all queue at the same exact time. You have a very high chance when you change your servers and turn off crossplay to get in the same lobby as your friends. And I've done this multiple times. I think I might have a recording of it. This thumbnail was actually made with my friend joining that just to test to see how accurate it was. 9 out of 9 times we got in the same lobby. Tried 3 on Bluegate, 3 on Buried City, and 3 on Stella Montez. And all 3 times on all those maps, instantly got in the same lobby. Imagine how much griefing is done to people that just kind of want to kill the Ark, right? Like for me, I would love to kill the Ark. I would love to go to these big boss fights like the Queen and the Matriarch, because playing PvP in this game is miserable. Right? It really is. Like the third partying noises travel far too long into the distance for how this game is played and how hard it is to actually come back. Unless you're fully kitted, like if you don't have insane crap on, like a heavy medium shield with maxed out renegade and all this crazy stuff, dude, there's no chance of you actually fighting back a majority of these battles. Yeah, it's a skill issue. Shooting someone in the back is not a skill issue. Killing somebody when they're bringing PvE weapons to kill a PvE boss is not a skill issue. Shooting people when they're farming bushes or berries to upgrade the little crappy chicken that gives you stupid resources is not PvP. It's griefing. It's trolling. You're making someone's experience worse. And that's not good because that kills the motivation to continuously keep playing the game. And I know for the most part, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you're bad. God forbid someone PvP in a PvP game. There's a difference in PvPing, like a good team versus another good team, and then you just killing somebody. Like if you kill people in Silliman says, I'll never care. What really annoys me though is, regarding that, like let's just ignore that for the most part, right? Like you're a piece of crap if you kill somebody farming a bush, and it just makes people toxic. Like I was nice as hell when I first started playing this game, and then after being killed so many times just doing the most simplest of quests, I became a monster. I was rage baiting, gaslighting, back to my old ways, bro. Back to the ways of the person who likes to just troll the living crap out of people all the time. And it's a domino effect. It really is. It's a domino effect. You do bad, bad spreads. And that's just boring. That makes the game unplayable, bro. I'm not trying to make this Rust. I don't want Arc Raiders to turn into Tarkov or Rust, bro. Let me play my cute little robot shooting game where you casually go to Silamontez and then die 400 times and have a really good time doing so. Leave me alone, please. But man, really though, the worst thing in this game is just third partying. I would like to see, for example, the only way you could really do something against that is one, reduce the noise. The flares are kind of okay. I would say make them not go as high into the sky, bro. Like something like it has to be a little bit more free than third partying every single match that you play. I don't expect people to somewhat be able to diff streamers, but dude, one, I'm gonna say this: streamers have a different experience of this game by like a huge margin from the average player that plays this game. They really do. Of course, some of them are being griefed right now. I saw something where there's like cheaters and they're not getting banned, and the cheaters are just stream sniping the crap out of them and just ruining their experiences. That's terrible. In my opinion, those people should be instantly flagged and they should all be banned. And they should not be able to make another account or whatever. And if they keep doing it, they keep getting banned, waste their time. Just 100%. Ban them, ban them, ban them, ban them. Because I've been killed by cheaters in this game. And I can say, for the most part, I'm not a streamer. And even I felt like crap being killed by a goofy, disgusting rat human being that liked to sit in a bush in 360 no scope with a stitcher and like delete half my team in a matter of one clip. Boring. Ban them. The people that were camping in walls and camping in all the little glitch spots and sitting in the seed vault glitch where you could sit in the ceiling above extraction and not get pulled through, ban them. It's crazy to me that I have not heard or seen anybody getting banned because of these things. I'm hoping that they do, but I haven't seen anyone actually doing them, right? Disgusting. I hope that they're actually getting banned. I hope the cheaters are getting banned. That needs to be addressed. The next thing I would like to say is, bro, can we nerf trigger nades? Please, for the love of God, nerf trigger nades, bro. These things are so powerful for absolutely no reason at all, bro. Trigger nades are just so insane to play against. I've lost like full T4 detonators and died in the matter of seconds. Just somebody just toss it to, like, they'll double spam the freaking trigger nade at me, and I just can't do anything. Medium shield, heavy shield, I'm just instantly dead. Boom, just instantly freaking dead, bro. Boring as hell. Do not do this. I just personally don't think that it's very skillful to add something into the game that gives absolutely no room to counterplay. Like, you can counterplay jolt mines a little bit. I would make them a lot louder than what they technically are at the moment. But bro, look how crazy this is. They're all dead. Heavy, medium, and light all died to the fact that I threw 2 trigger nades, bro. Medium, light, and heavy were all killed by 2 trigger nades, bro. That crap is so broken, especially with the way that you can use them. Like, man, it's crazy the way you could just toss this and just boom. Like, look at my shield, look at my health. I lost like 20 to 15% of my health, and I wasn't even near it, and half my shield is gone. Another trigger nade gets thrown at me right now. I am completely dead. That is miserable, dude. That should not be in the game in the slightest, man. Please, for the love of God, nerf trigger nades. At least make heavy able to reduce the amount of explosive damage you take. Something has to be done. Either the damage on these nades need to be nerfed, you throw it, and the time that it needs for them to explode needs to be increased. That's what I would do. If you want to actually nerf this, either the damage or the amount of time before it explodes need to be increased. So let's say you throw out a trigger nade, right? Let's give it like I right click right now. 1, 2, 3. It beeps red. It lets everybody know that it's about to explode, and it gives people time to react. These things are too strong, man. People will bring 9 of these in Stella Montez and wipe an entire team in a matter of seconds by themselves with these stupid ass grenades. Let me go back to the original topic real quick, because when I'm toxic, I don't think game chat needs to be monitored. I don't care if somebody says something racist to me or calls me the hard R or anything like that. That doesn't bother me. It's a game. People are going to be toxic because they're safe behind their monitors, and that's what it's supposed to be, right? That's gaming. Everyone's always been like that. I've been like that for a long time. My friends are like that. Everyone talks crap on the game. That's not something that I'm going to be like, oh man, that needs a change. If you do that, the game's going to be boring, because I think a lot of the fun that comes from this game is the socializing, the talking crap, the being friendly, the betraying, like crazy things that you can actually do. But I will say this, there needs to be a penalty or something for one, third partying. There needs to be a way, if you get third partied, for you to be able to come back. You know, if I kill an entire team because there's too many people getting third party, you have to remember the average person in this game is not a streamer, bro. They're not professional gamers. You can't look at somebody like Shroud and be like, wow, this is how you're supposed to play the game. No, let's be reasonable. Let's not act like that. They need to have a way for you to get back on your feet after killing an enemy team. If you do the most damage to that team and they end up dying, you get rewarded for that team going down. Something, anything. It doesn't really matter what. Just you can get a little bit of health. Maybe get 20% of your health. Everybody regens 20%. It doesn't have to be realistic, bro. This is an extraction shooter, but it's doing its own thing. There's not many games out there that are just like, you know, Arc Raiders. It's an extraction shooter. It's Tarkov. This game is nothing like Tarkov. I'm sorry to tell you, but Tarkov and this game are nothing alike. And the Matriarch and the Queen missions, I would love to see the division system added to this game. That, for me, would be personally so fun, because that's one of the coolest things I've experienced in this game so far. You know, the talking, this and that, socializing, betraying, being betrayed. All these things are cool, and they add a little bit of spice to the game. You never know what you're going to get in the next match. But I would like to see, at least in the boss fight missions, because the leaderboards, bro, how many people genuinely care about leaderboards in this game? I don't think the average person or the most basic of majority of players care anything about what leaderboards are in this game. I'm not saying you should take it away from players, you know, whatever, this and that. But maybe you could do something different, add a different game mode for the leaderboards where people go in, they test how fast they can kill it or something. But for me, I would like to fight these bosses without having the fear of having all my stuff stolen. Like, if you look at my vault right now, I don't have any, like, anything PvE. I just don't care about it. I gave it all to the projects. I basically just got rid of it. Like, I'm not worried about killing Matriarch and all these bosses no more, because people just keep stealing my stuff. Every time I go in there with Wolfpack grenades or this, that, people steal it. So I just started doing it back to people, and it made me toxic. And I just don't want to do those bosses no more. It's boring. There's too many people third partying. It's too hard. I've lost too many maxed out renegades with purple attachments and yellow, you know, legendary stocks on them. Like, I'm bored, man. I don't want to do that crap no more. They're so boring to do. I'd rather just have that piece of content, more fun, make it a little bit harder, add more Rocketeers, add more, I don't know, Grenadiers and stuff walking around and patrolling the Queen and the Matriarch, and just make it a mission that people can go to kill for the experience of PvE. I just want to kill the robots. I don't want to be killed by players. Dude, I'm already doing that in the game 24/7. I want a little bit of something else to do besides just kill players 24/7 in this game. Oh, well, go kill Grenadiers. There's no reason to. There's no reason to kill any of those enemies at all. Like, absolutely, there is no reason to kill any of those enemies at all in this game, for me personally. And I'll just never end up doing it. I don't need it no more. I already leveled up all my stuff. I have everything that I want. There's no reason for me to do that no more. In solos, it's fun as hell to kill the bosses. In duos, in trios, dude, everybody's kill OS. Everybody's KOS in trios and duos, bro. It's absolutely unplayable. Like, I cannot do it with my friends. I can't, and it sucks because I want to. And I want them to be able to join me and do that stuff as well. Like, my friend can't even get into the game because people are so toxic, and he's too positive, bro. I'm overly negative. He's overly positive. And they just kill him over and over again. He's farming a bush. He's killing a berry. They did that to me for hours, bro. It took me 3 hours to get some apricots, bro, because they kept getting killed in extraction camp the entire time. So hopefully they can put something for the PvE players in this game to experience, a nice little, refreshing thing to experience as a PvP player, because I personally like to go to Stella Montez. I hate the fact that you could spawn on top of other people. I've lost kits that way multiple times in the last week, where people spawn in front of you and you're spawning in, you're loading in, blah, 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 and somebody's already shooting you in your gosh damn face. That's so bad, bro. It's the most miserable thing. I lost like 15 trigger nades. I lost some T4 venators. Bro, it's so bad, bro. I don't know why that's possible or why that's even a thing in this game. Am I just unlucky? I don't know. I'm not queuing with a full team, so there's no way for me to really break out of it. I just like kind of playing with random people sometimes. My friends like to play Blue Gate. I like to play Stella Montez. I don't want to go play a sniper map. I want to walk at people with a venator and a shotgun and do some crazy roll dodging and slides. And that's my type of gameplay in this game. I like that. That's fun for me to experience. What else could I really talk about? I mean, for the most part, the game's a lot of fun. I do enjoy it. It's nice that recently, once again, they did patch a lot of those glitches. It took them a little bit too long. When something's game breaking, you would hope that they would prioritize that over anything else in the game. Venator got nerfed a little bit too slow, in my opinion. Like, that should have happened a lot sooner. Same thing, vice versa, with these glitches, like sitting above Seed Vault and shooting people as they're extracting and then stealing their stuff, and then using the extraction that they called in to then steal their stuff and then leave immediately after taking their stuff is the most miserable feeling as a player that I think I've ever felt. I think that's about it, though. Over the topics, third partying. I would like to see a bounty system on the boss missions like the Harvester and the Matriarch. I think that would be more fun for the community. It would also give a little bit more thrill to the people that want to go around and kill people. I think that would actually make the game more exciting rather than hurt it. That's just my opinion. Some people will be like, oh man, I want to rat in the bush and not get caught for killing people and stealing all their loot. You should be punished to some extent for killing people on these boss missions, because it's a part of the content that the game could just not allow you to play. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Those are just some things that I personally hate. Hopefully, I have some gameplay in the background. I think at the start, I'll probably put the gameplay of me walking around in the Matriarch mission just at like 5 times in a row. It might be 3 or 2 times. I don't know how many times I'll post. But yeah, I'm just getting killed. And people will be like, skill issue, dude. They shoot you in your back. They wait, they try to hopefully see that you're not looking at them, and they rat towards you and crawl their way sneakily, shoot you in your back, and then try to steal your loot. And then a third party, then another rat, then another rat, then another rat. It's miserable, bro. It's not fun to play stuff like that. You go in there to, experience the bosses and to do the game mode. That's why I queue the game modes in the first place, because I want to experience them. I go to Lush Blooms to get some money, to get some berries, get some fruits. I go to the Matriarch mission to kill the Matriarch. I go to the Spaceport Tower event to get into the Spaceport Tower. Boom. I can't experience none of these events because I'm being killed on sight every single time, bro. Like, it's crazy. And then if you try to defend yourself, you get third party, then you get third party, then you get third party. The game rewards ratty gameplay way too much. You would say Tarkov was bad? Like, Tarkov had some bad things about it. But bro, the third partying in this game is unplayable. I swear on everything in my soul. Is the most miserable way to die in this game over and over again. Third party, third party, third party. Yeah, hopefully somebody didn't sit there. I like to complain a lot. It's one of my favorite things to do. Those are just some things that I personally, as a casual player that gets off work after a job, a good hard days of work, and that's what I experience. Not a streamer, not a YouTuber. I don't get paid to sit on my ass and play games, and I don't get streamer loot. Somebody drop it in, $100,000 worth of equipment for the sakes of it for no reason. Just your average player, bro. And I would like to see, hopefully, some of these changes come to the game before it dies, because I do eventually think that the game is going to die. It is unplayable for the PvE players. You have to basically be a freaking piece of shit to play this game. Like, you have to be. And it's so easy, to just manipulate somebody into dying. Yeah, I love you. Hopefully you tell somebody that you love them. I feel like saying it, bro. I just got killed in a glitch again. Somebody killed me with a freaking venator, and they were in a wall on freaking Stella Montez, bro. I'm just miserable right now. It's annoying as hell. But yeah, I got my new kit ready to go too. Let me know in the comment section what you think should change for the game. Let me know if you think, oh man, I'm a PvP player. I think camping in bushes is good. Whatever type of player you are, you're probably a piece of crap. But let me just know down in the comment section below what type of gameplay you want to see for this game and what changes you want to be made for the game in the future for the longevity of the game so that it can hopefully survive and keep a community still playing it in a couple of years from now. That is all.